What's going on, guys? Silver here, and I'm back with another new Animondays of Silver. This time on my desk area, and not on the freaking floor like last time. I felt like it would be more comfortable around in my desk area rather than on the floor. So expect it on here for a future episode. So enjoy the episode. Recently, Toonami has been getting a little bit of bad news with losing shows here and there, but that doesn't stop the premiere of Kill la Kill that's coming this Saturday. So you can be sure about that to come about. They even released a recent promo based on the new anime. Well, based on the dub, actually. It's not really a new anime, but well, newish. But please have a look.
Fear is freedom! Subjugation is liberation! And you will all surrender to— Sorry to interrupt, but I hear you're the queen bee at this school. I want to know if you're the one who killed my dad.
How dare you! Get her!
Out of my way!
Don't you know a Goku uniform when you see one?
Using the Goku uniforms as our weapons, we will carve a path to humanity's future.
I'm sorry, Father. If only I was strong enough, I'd beat it out of her!
You should be careful what you wish for.
Who's there? What the hell? Is that a sailor uniform?
Put me on! Put me on!
They're called life fibers. They're living fibers woven into clothing for combat. These special fibers enhance strength and reveal special abilities.
Is Senketsu one of those?
The new girls come back.
This time, I'm gonna knock you all on your asses! Let's do this, Senketsu!
Whoa, what's she wearing?
How dare you come to school wearing that? I'm gonna rip that bikini to shreds! Impossible, 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 impossible!
Okay, Satsuki Kiryuin! Did you or didn't you kill my father? Then I guess I'll have to beat the truth out of her. I can't wait.
You were totally badass, all swinging that scissor blade around, dressed up like a hooker.
Shit!
What you just saw was the preview, or promo, of the recent anime that Toonami will premiere this Saturday, Kill la Kill. Probably one of my favorite animes of last year. It was really amazing to me, though there are some things that kind of go on my question of logic. For example, their Ryoko's and Satsuki's chest, for example, the glowing nipples from one of the characters. I forgot his name, I'm sorry, but there you go. Kill la Kill will be coming to Toonami this Saturday, so be sure to watch. On the subject of Toonami, Toonami recently lost at least an hour and a half, and then lost another hour and a half the past few weeks. This time on this Saturday, I believe this Saturday, they'll be going to from 6.5 hours of what it was previously, like a few weeks ago, now to 3.5 hours. So they'll be losing a total of 3 hours of programming. They'll be losing IGPX, Samurai Jack, Bleach, Space Dandy, probably one of my Cowboy Bebop. Those are pretty cool anime, and due to low ratings, this is why it happened. And I'm just thinking, people really need to watch Toonami. It's a good, it's good, they bring good dubbed anime. Almost good dubbed anime, but still, it's freaking Toonami, and I've watched it since like back in the 90s, well, late 90s. I remembered watching it ever since then, and it's really, and then when it closed down in 2008, I was sad, and then when it opened up back in 2012, I was really happy, and now I just feel like that they're kind of losing it, you know. So be sure to support Toonami with all you can. So a lot of Final Fantasy fans are excited for the new game that's coming out, Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. And by graphics and gameplay itself, it looks simply amazing. I can't wait to play it myself, although I don't have a PS4 or Xbox One. But anyway, I do have friends that do. So once the time comes, I'll be sure to play it myself, get a glimpse of it, see what it's like. I'll get to know the gameplay and that stuff. But anyway, moving on to the back to the subject. Final Fantasy Type 0, they recently released a, well, I'm not sure if it was recent enough, but they also have a collector's edition coming out soon, which shown by the screenshot. And if you can tell by that screenshot, it's gonna have a lot of content that you wouldn't find at a regular game pack. This collector's edition is only available for a short time. I don't know if it's still available yet, but if it is around your area, if it's still available, and you have Xbox One and PS4 and a fan of the Final Fantasy franchise, pick it up and go ahead and pre-order it, or just pick it up whenever you can, or buy it whenever you can. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD will be coming out in Xbox One and in PS4 very soon. And alone in Japan right now, or so later forth, you won't. And if you plan on going to the Pokemon Cafe, you don't have to feel lonely, because recently, by this screenshot, if you go alone in the Pokemon Cafe, you won't feel so alone, because Pikachu will be by your side. He'll be with you on the cafe. It's so adorable, though. I just wish I could have gotten to experience that. For those who are going to Japan, be sure to, and if you're going alone, be sure to do so. You get a Pikachu. You'll be sure to have a Pikachu companion be by your side. About a month or so ago, they recently announced a new Dragon Ball Z movie, which follows after Battle of Gods, called Dragon Ball Z If, which revolves around the resurrection of Frieza, and what that confused me most is that, like, will Frieza actually be a worthy foe? I mean, like, Goku's and Vegeta's and the characters' power levels in that timeline of after the Buu arc, they can just defeat him with just a punch in the face. Unless he's actually going to be powered up by some means. Unless that, then I don't see why not. But anyway, Dragon Ball Z If, they recently announced that Dragon Ball Z If will be in IMAX theaters in Japan, and it'll be the first DBZ movie in Japan, and I think the first Japanese movie in Japan to be released in IMAX theaters. I think. I don't know. I don't remember. I remember it was going to be part of IMAX. I don't know if it's going to be the first. I know it's going to be the first DBZ movie to be in IMAX. But as far as Japan goes with IMAX theaters, I'm not totally sure about that. But be sure to check out the story in the description below, and check out the story in the description below to see full details on the movie. One of my favorite bands in Japan, known as Vivid, who's worked on several anime music, such as one of my favorite ones being Blue, which is also the 14th opening for Bleach. God, I had a big obsession with that song. But anyway, they recently announced they're going to be breaking up soon, and it really saddens my heart to see this. But if it's for, like, logical reasons or personal reasons, I can understand that. And Vivid, I love you guys, but just why? I'm pretty sure I found the reason. I'm pretty sure they said the reason why, but I probably didn't read it. But Vivid, their last concert will be in April. Will be this April, or either March or April. I think it's in April. I'll put the story in the description below for you to check it out yourself. For me this episode. So for this episode, click like to support the show. Be sure to leave a comment. Let me know if you have any questions or any types of stories that you'd like me to cover in future episodes, or you can just hit me up at Shadarkness on Twitter. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.